So children, here when you're talking about the tenses and all, right, like we have talked about different 12 tenses, right? So to know the usage of these tenses, we need to know the basics first, right? For example, all these tenses are nothing but the verb forms, right? All the verbs, we will use only the verbs to define the tenses here. Now when you come to the verbs and all, already we have learned that there are, you can make them as four divisions here. You can take them as V1, V2, V3 and V4. Okay, so here V1, in the sense, you all write this table in your books so that whenever I tell each and every action, and also it will be very easy for you to understand. V1, for example, I am taking a word called as play. Let me take fly. Okay, V1, that is verb first form is the fly. So V2 will be the past form, that is the flew, that is flew, and V3 will be flown, V4 will be flying. So this V1, V4 is also called as V1 plus ing, fly, ing, so it becomes flying. So simple, past, participle and progressive. So here, now this is one of the example. I can take here one more word, that is play. So V2 will be played and V3 will be also played. Okay, and V4 will be playing. Okay, so let me take one more example. Brink, it will be brought, it will be brought, it will be bringing. Okay, so I'll take one more example. This example which I'm writing now, we will try to use that as a regular example for all the tenses we are going to use. Eat, past tense will be ate, past part will be eaten, and V4 is eating. The same way, drink, drank, drunk, drinking. So like this, what we'll use is V1, V2, past participle, and then V4, that is progressive form. So these are the different verb forms. If you remember these verb forms, and also if you're able to write different verb forms for the verbs which you find in your textbook and all, that will be very easy for you. And if you don't know any verb form, you can just text me. I'll try to help you out. Okay, so fly, all these are the verbs. Verbs, what are verbs? Verbs are the actions. Okay, we have already seen that all the verbs are the actions, right? Whatever the actions, sleep, eat, drink, buy, bring, okay, think. So whatever the word which has an action, that is nothing but the verb. So all the action verbs are the action words. So here all these action words have the four forms here, right? One is V1, V2, V3 and V4. Simple, and this is past, and this is the present, past and the past participle, and then it is progressive or continuous form. So now basing on this, I'll tell you one more thing to remember here. Okay, I'm rubbing this one. What is the table which I'm going to write now? You have to write this also, so that it will help you. Okay, this one will definitely help you out. So I want you to write the things which I am telling you now. V1 is basically used with the present simple and future simple. V2 will be used with the past simple. V3 will be used with the present, past, future perfect. Okay, V4 will be used with present, past, future, progressive or continuous, and also present, past, future, perfect continuous. Okay, so count the number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So totally 12 tenses are there, right? So now these are the places where we use this V1, V2, V3 and V4. So whenever you are whenever you're writing the tenses, you try to think what are the 4 different forms of that, and basing on the 4 different forms, you can easily write the sentences. Now, if it is a present simple or future simple, what form will we use here? V1. If it is past simple, what will we use here? V2. If it is V3, okay, if it is a present simple, present perfect, or the past perfect, or the future perfect, what will we use here? V3. If it is a past, present, past, or future progressive or continuous, or the present, past, future perfect continuous, what will we use here? V4 we will use here. So this is a table which is very important. So I want you to write this and also post in the group. Okay, very, very, very important, children. So I want you to you should keep this particular table in your mind. So it will make the tenses very, very easy. Now, what are the subjects we are going to use? That means the person, right? Or the subjects, or what is subject and predicate, right? So what is the subject we are going to use? So we are going to use 6 different subjects in this learning of the tenses. And also first one, we will learn about the he, and then we use the subject she, then we use the subject Ravi, and then we use they, we, I. So these are the different subjects we are going to use, and we are going to frame subjects on these particular things, right? You also try to remember the order here: he, she, Ravi, they, we, I. So these are the 2 different divisions. Okay. So here you can see these are all the singular subjects, right? And when you write this one, these are all these 2 are the plural. These are all singular, and whereas I is also used with some helping verbs which are used actually for the plural. So he, she, Ravi, they, we, and I. So this is how we are going to use the subjects in the examples which you are going to take now. Okay, children? Fine. Now coming to the present simple, that is what we have discussed now, right? Present simple. So in the present simple, what we'll do here is, so basically, I said no, he, she, Ravi, I, we, they. So these are the 6 subjects I'm going to use now. So now here in the present simple, we have a small formula here. What we'll use is subject plus. Okay, now already we have seen that. What is the verb form we are using here? V1. Okay, V1 plus object. Okay, this is the formula of the present simple. So now here, now coming to the he. He play cricket. Do you think it is the right statement? Okay, so in the V1, that is only play, right? If you are taking the V1 as play here, V1, V2, V3 and V4, V1 is play, played, played, playing. So what is V1 here? Play. So now can you write like this? He play cricket? No, it doesn't seem to be right? There is a small problem in that. So when you write like this, he plays cricket, that will be the perfect statement. So here V1, you can use it with yes. Okay, and then she do homework. Now even now also I don't think it is right. So do is right. Do, did, done, doing. So do, V2 is did, done, doing. So V1 is do. Here V1 is playing is, plays is V1. And here do is also V1, but it doesn't seem to be right. So what we can add here is ES. She does homework. So plus or with V1 we can use directly V1, or you can also add S or ES to it. This is very important, right? So he plays cricket. She does homework. Ravi goes to market every day. So we have seen that all these are like habits, okay, the things which she does every day, or it's a scheduled events. He plays cricket on every Sunday. She does homework every day. Ravi goes to market every day. So all here what we are using is only V1. When you come to the I, here, I watch TV on every Sunday. So remaining all days, what he will do, he will study. He will not waste time. Only he watches TV on Sunday. So here when I say he watches, when I am talking about he, when the subject is he, I am telling here watches. But whereas when I talk about I, when I take the subject as I here, what I am saying here, I watch. So I am not using any S form or ES form here. Okay, so again you can see here we play cricket on Sundays. So here I am again using the only V1, that is play. I am not using any S or ES to that. They play cricket on Sundays. So again here I am taking the word V1. Even I am using here, right, Ravi goes to market every day. They go to market every day. They go to market every day. So I am using ES here, but I am not using any ES here. So basically what you can do is you can make a small table here. So the table is like this: subject and verb form, that is S or ES, right? So verb plus S or ES. So here when you take the she, Ravi and he, she, Ravi, I, we, they, he, I am using S or ES, okay. He, she also I am using here, Ravi also I am using here. But whereas S, no, we cannot use this. Here you can use the S or ES here, but when you are starting the sentence with I or we or they, we will not use S or ES form. Here, he plays cricket. I play cricket. I play cricket. She does homework. They do homework. They does homework is a wrong statement. So Ravi goes to market. Okay, but we go to market. We goes to market is a wrong sentence. So with this all used now here. So you can take the subject here as he, she, and Ravi. We can use the S or ES forms. But whereas when you're talking, when you're taking the subject as I, we, they, also you cannot take them as you cannot take the S or ES. You cannot add them. You cannot add those S or ES to them. So this is the basic things which you have to keep in your mind. Okay, children. So tomorrow we'll start from the present simple and then we will continue with the other tenses also. So whatever I'm writing here now on the board and all, you should copy it and you should post it as a homework. Okay, children. Then it's very nice talking to you. Okay, that's all for today. Take care, everybody, and see you tomorrow. Okay, God bless.